Yo, what's good YouTube? Coach Mel here. Hey, so as some of you may know, recently I had surgery. It's been about 5 weeks now. I tore my ACL, MCL, and lateral meniscus. The story behind it is, basically I was at a workout for a professional team in Germany, doing really good. They really liked me, but unfortunately got bumped, turned the wrong way, and tore my whole stuff up. So here we are in the garage, 5 weeks out of surgery, and we're on ACL Reconstruction. All right. So I'm just gonna break it down. A couple exercises I've been doing to help get my strength back, my range of motion, and being able to straighten my leg basically all the way up. So basically this first exercise is just to straighten my leg. So you just want to find a surface that helps get your heel off the floor so that gravity can really take over and put pressure on your knee. Now usually I'll have somebody put a hand here and here and just push down. Now there's some pain right here in the knee when that happens. It's a little painful, but it helps big time. Afterwards you'll be able to straighten your leg pretty well. You do it for about a minute and a half, basically until as much as you can tolerate the pain. All right. Now that exercise right there is big time. You really want to be able to straighten your leg fully. Do that about 3 times. All right. After that, you just want to do some little heel slides. If you gotta use your other leg to help you get it back down, that's fine. But you just want to loosen up the knee, really, and get your range back. This strength process has really been a process, for real. Like, it's really painful, but you gotta bear the pain and just tough it out. Because if you don't, you'll be stiff, real stiff, and you don't want that stiffness. Trust me, it sucks. But I've been able to bend my knee pretty well over these past weeks. Before I was probably just about here when I first started, and now I can get it about here. Once you get here, you just want to let it sit. You're gonna feel tightness, really painful, but you just want to sit it out for a little bit and really just let the knee take over so that it loosens up. So after that first stretch, I'll do these heel slides just to loosen up my knee. All right. The reason you want to stretch out first is so that when you get to this exercise, which is next to the leg raises, your leg is straight, so there's not as much pressure on your knee. If your knee's bent while you're doing this, you're gonna put more pressure on the knee and the ACL, and that's really bad for your knee. Now, these leg raises you can do on your own, even if you're not reconstructing your ACL. Like, these help your core, leg strength, quad strength, hips, all that. But basically, you want to do about 20, 25 of these. Now, when I first started, I couldn't even get my leg up this high at all. I couldn't even lift it. The definition in my quads is starting to come back a lot, actually, compared to this one. Obviously, there's no comparison. This one's way bigger. But just the definition of my leg started to come back, so that's a good sign. After you do the leg raises, we're gonna go ahead and put the bands on. These bands are really great for the hip exercises. All right. You're just gonna go ahead and turn to your side. Put the band about right here above the knee. Now we're up and then out. Now this is killer. It burns. You want to feel it in your hips and your glutes. I recommend every athlete to do these almost every day. And the reason why you have knee injuries is because your hips are weak. So if you do these bands for the strengthening of the hips and glutes, it's big time for you to protect your knees. So these are really big. Try to hold it for like a minute, 2 minutes. All right. Now you'll feel your legs start to drop. You want to try to keep your legs straight and keep it out. And it starts to burn though, but you gotta fight through it. Mental toughness, all right? Now, after that, go ahead and bend your leg. You're gonna go into a little plank and you're gonna just hold the knee up. This one burns as well. You feel it on both sides. You just really wanna hold it there. Work your abs, hips, glutes, all that. Great exercise as well, even though you're not working on ACL reconstruction, you're still working on your glutes. Great workout at home to do. I encourage everyone to buy these bands big time. All right. And basically, that's all I've been doing for these 5 weeks. Now I can't really put pressure on my leg at this moment. As you can see, the little scars right here, got 3 of them. This one's crucial, it's still healing a little bit, but you can see the scars. It's tough, but we're fighting through. So, when everybody's quarantined, be safe out there, man. Stay home. Do these little glute exercises while you're at home. It's big time for you as an athlete, so you're not just sitting around getting lazy. Work in the garage, work in the backyard. You gotta work. Stay at it.